Things that you can only do and see in China that no other country has. Do you know why China has an excess of 30 million men, but it's still difficult for girls to get married? Hearing the answer, he suddenly looked back at his wallet. Is there any country that is willing to spend as much money to build a 26-story apartment building exclusively for pigs as this country of billions of people? All the unique things that you won't be able to find anywhere else will be in today's 7 Weird Things Only China Can Do video of the top 10 mysteries. Installing a 57-story building in 19 days. You also know that normally a 57-story apartment building will take a few years to complete, such as Landmark 81 has 81 floors, which is the tallest apartment building in Vietnam. It takes 4 years to construct, but it only took Chinese people 19 days to complete the installation of 57 floors. Why is it so fast? The secret is that the company in charge of Broad Sustainable Building, BSB, has built 2,736 modules like Lego bricks in 4.5 months at the factory, so 90% is done. The remaining 10% is then transported to the construction site just to assemble the modules together. In March 2015, it declared itself the fastest construction company after completing the 57-story skyscraper in a total of 19 working days. The building, called Sky City, is located in Hunan Province, China, and consists of 800 apartments and offices with a capacity of about 4,000 people. Initially, they planned to build 97 floors, but when they made it to the 20th floor, the construction was suspended. Later, they decided to reduce the number of floors to 57 on the grounds that the building was too close to the airport. In total, Sky City took less than 3 weeks to complete, that is, 3 floors a day. Just assembling the prefabricated blocks together while still ensuring the safety and earthquake resistance of this building is terrifying. Would you dare to live in this building? Comment yes or no under the comment section. Some critics say this method will create a soulless landscape because it is the same everywhere. They must be afraid of breaking the uniqueness of buildings in this country. For example, 3 super strange pyramid-shaped apartment buildings that no one has redone in China. It was inspired by the parkour adventure sport of running and jumping between buildings, mixed with the idea of rice terraces. It breaks the barrier between floors, giving each household a large terrace, but providing an opportunity for thieves to climb through easily. Then there are 10 8-story buildings built under the overpass. However, it makes a lot of noise when the car passes day by day overhead. Anyone who wants to take the Tsinghua University exam will not choose to live here. Then, there is the Fang Yuan Coin Building, or the Instant Noodle House, and the hybrid building between Beijing and Washington, along with countless types of houses that can only be made in China. Even faster is that it took less than 2 days. Chinese engineers have completed the construction of the 1,300-ton bridge. Since the reception of up to 200,000 traffic per day for more than 30 years has caused the bridge to deteriorate seriously is the number 2 reason. And the main thing is still that the Chinese leadership has set KPIs to be repaired and completed as quickly as possible. So Chinese people have impressed the world when completing the construction and repair work, the 1,300-ton Sanyuan Bridge in Beijing, in just 43 hours. Coming here, I can only say that it is too classy. Some men say that girls are born to be loved, but with the following wedding gifts, loving themselves is not enough. The life of single women and the price list of marriage. In China, there is a unique term called Sheng Nu, which translates to abandoned women, which is used to refer to any woman over the age of 27 who is still single. The problem is that China has 30 million more men than women. If so, why do men have to go to other countries to find wives while women still have no husbands? That's because Chinese urban girls would rather stay single than marry a countryman. Coupled with their financial independence, they tend to be single. In 2022, only 6.83 million couples in the country completed marriage registration, an unprecedented record low. The median age of marriage is 28.67 years, and the divorce rate among those born after 1990 is nearly 57%. It is even more difficult for men to have a wife to endure a terribly high wedding challenge. They usually have to pay the girl's family 10,000 to 1 million yuan, or 137.5 thousand. In June 2023, mainland social networks were abuzz with a video of a man asking for a wedding on an armored vehicle carrying more than $36,000 in cash and many gold bars as an engagement gift. In 2017, the controversy over the engagement gift angered a groom in Henan province, killing his wife on the wedding night. His family had to take on a debt of nearly $45,000 to take care of the $1,600 wedding challenge and cover the cost of the wedding party. That's the same marriage, but two fates. Speaking of which, the highest price belongs to Shanghai when the wedding gift includes a house and 15,000 USD. Thus, in terms of income, an urban man must save for 4 years and a rural man must save for 12 years to take care of this money. That's why many counties in China have to impose a ceiling price, which sounds like that kind of electricity bill. Accordingly, Songyi County in Jiangxi province set a limit of no more than 5,220 USD. Zhengning City set a milestone of 11,000 USD for rural families and 8,200 USD for civil servants. Because it is difficult to get married, many strange things have happened in China that make the whole world not anticipate this step. The largest matchmaking market for young people. It is a matchmaking market, but not young people come, but all parents come to find a soulmate for their children. Do you see a series of rectangular sheets of paper? It is the place where their children's profiles are pasted with information about height, employment, income level, educational background, family. Many parents also often walk around to chat with others. If they meet the criteria, they will sit together and have a deeper discussion. The market appeared around 2004, located in Shanghai and Chongqing parks, open from 12 noon to 5 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday. If you don't like going to the market, you can register through brokerage companies. Each person will lose about 16 USD. If it still does not meet, there will be a matchmaking congress in Kaifeng, led by Mrs. Wang. Here, she will invite a woman to the stage to introduce herself and her ideal man, while the man will raise his hand and socialize. If they are satisfied, they will exchange contacts on the spot. On the contrary, if you are unsuccessful, the person will receive a voucher to buy things from the scenic spot. The person who plays Mrs. Wang, Triu Mai, 61, revealed that about 40-50 couples get married every year after finding each other here. After the event on March 28, 2024, topics related to Mrs. Wang garnered more than 6 billion views, with followers skyrocketing from 230,000 on March 15th to more than 6 million in early April. That's why the issue of marriage in China is hotter than 100 degrees Celsius. Do you think that one day the pig will be in the apartment? Think about it, because now you will see it. Unique apartment equipped with technology for pigs. Building giant apartments for pigs, monitoring technology like NASA, some weighing 500 kilograms, are as big as polar bears. I challenge you to find this anywhere other than in China. The drama began at the end of September 2022. When the first sows were brought to a 26-story building on the outskirts of Ezhou, built by Hubei Zhongxin Kaiwei Modern Animal Husbandry Company. This will be where the pigs live, from childhood to adulthood, and on the chopping board to make roasted, boiled, and fried dishes. In the building, the pigs will be monitored by cameras by technicians working inside a NASA-like command center. Operating at the pig apartment reaches the required accuracy equivalent to a Foxconn iPhone production line. Even pig manure is weighed, synthesized, and reused for farming. Each floor is a self-contained farm that simulates the different stages of piglet development: an area for pregnant pigs, a room for pigs about to farrow, a care area, and a pig fattening area. Every day, more than 453,000 kilograms of feed are delivered to the floors through automatic high-tech feeders that can divide the feed based on the needs, weight, and health of the pigs. Not only investing in building apartments, the country of billions of people also develops a new breed of pig weighing 500 kilograms, as big as a polar bear. We can ride like a horse. When released from the barn, it will earn 1,400 USD for each pig. A lot of enthusiasm is devoted to pigs because today, China is among the countries that consume the most pork, consumes about 53 to 54 million tons per year, and the price of this commodity is closely monitored as a general measure of inflation. In addition to his own technique, the whole world also has to worship this most imitative king in the world. Specifically, come to the next part. the world's most famous plagiarism king. Talking about imitation skills, the terrifying speed of copying, no country can surpass China. Copying the model of 3 American startups to start a business are all successful. The road to becoming a dollar billionaire despite being criticized by the world for being lazy. The protagonist is Wang Xing. In 2005, Xiaomi was launched, which is identical to the Facebook social network, which became the default social network in China. The next product is a blog service called Fanfu, which is commented to be Twitter-like, with a logo of a baby on a blue background, similar to a bird on Twitter. Passionate about copying available, he went on to play big with the food delivery app Meituan, which was compared to Uber Eats in the US. In addition to Wang Xing, Tencent Group is also famous as the king of plagiarism because the first product cloned an Israeli messaging service. The head of Tencent, Ma Huateng, thanks to copying the right person at the right time, surpassed billionaire Jack Ma of Alibaba Group, becoming the richest person in China with a total fortune of $38.83 billion. Another case of Hong Kong-based startup Native Union created a smartphone headset with a curved shape that looked like an old-fashioned phone handle, and it was instantly copied. Not only that, once Russia accused China of copying its weapons technology, such as the design of aircraft engines, Sukhoi fighters, air defense systems, and mobile anti-aircraft missiles. Even the architecture could not escape. For example, Mount Rushmore engraved with portraits of 4 US presidents is in the city of Chongqing. Then the Château de Maison Castle of France, the Parliament Building, the White House of the United States, the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy, the Kremlin of Russia, the Sphinx of Egypt. Behind the peak level of copying is a very smart head. How to have that head? They do it like this, friends. Studying 14 hours a day, the obsession of students. I sat and studied for 8 hours and yawned up and down, lamenting heaven and earth. Well, I don't need 8, I just need 2 hours. Even in the US, they only study from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. However, in China, there are universities in Tsinghua and Peking University where only prodigies or super hard learners can enter. No one is a stranger to the fact that the Tsinghua uniform is the most expensive outfit because even if you have money, you can't buy it. Many times, foreigners have been shocked when they see a building lit up until midnight, thinking that it is a certain factory, but after asking, they know that it is a school. A school day for Chinese students lasts from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., then homework until midnight, not to mention studying music, fine arts, and participating in clubs on weekends. Not studying is not possible because the rate of entering top schools like Tsinghua is only 0.05%, which is 1 in 5,000 people. In Beijing, about 800 traffic police on motorcycles, carrying helmets, are ready to pick up candidates who may be stuck in traffic jams when a university exam is attended by nearly 13 million students. In addition to the subliminal, the rich class is equally noticed. The rich boys and girls are the children of the owners of big corporations and companies in China who have been able to live a luxurious life from the beginning. Luxury supercars, branded bags, expensive watches, and luxury foreign liquor are the things Chinese students use every day. Wang Zitong, the son of Chinese real estate tycoon Wang Jianlin, once spent tens of thousands of dollars to buy 2 Apple Watches made of gold for his dog to wear on his feet. When the children of rich families go to the United States to study, the United States is also shocked to see how people who start at this finish line. The bitter ending of a Chinese girl risking eating shark meat to catch views. It is said that humans can eat anything, including sharks. How can they escape from the hands of death? In the Stormy video, female blogger Teasy said that she bought a shark weighing about 50 kg, nearly 2 meters long, next to the girl lying down and priced at 7,700 yen. Viewers can easily notice that the animal is cut into small pieces, covered with green pepper, boiled with spices. Another part, it is cooked by grilling over fire, covered with paprika. When it was cooked, Titi casually enjoyed the meal, holding the shark. Because of the identity of the animal, it has contributed to attracting tens of millions of views. The money earned from the video is not yet there, but the fine has already been seen. Specifically, when shared on many social networking platforms, the video immediately caused a storm, causing Chinese public outrage, forcing the police of Nansung City in Sichuan province to get involved. In the end, they confirmed that this is a great white shark, belonging to the class of animals protected at the national level. If caught, it must be released back into the sea regardless of whether it is alive or dead. So this girl faces a record fine of $17,400 and the risk of 5 to 10 years in prison for illegally buying endangered and rare wildlife products. The other video was removed. Tizi's channel on Douyin, which has 8 million followers, has also been locked. Of course, this is not the first time. Before, she had eaten crocodiles, ostriches, turtles, and yellow mutant salamanders, weighing 13 kilograms. The videos were all condemned for being view-baiting, regardless, and not conforming to good customs. But eating this way is suitable for the saying that a piece of food is a piece of shame, isn't it? There are buyers, there are sellers. Some reports say the shark was purchased from Fujian province, 1770 kilometers from Nansung, and the facility was arrested. Besides, at Walmart supermarkets in China, housewives can buy whole crocodiles or sharks. The trip to visit the things you can only see and do in China is over. Thank you for watching this far. Don't forget to give Top 10 Mysteries 1 like and 1 subscribe. Goodbye and see you again in the videos next time.